Let me tell you something that's going to sound crazy, but I see it destroying marriages every single day. Your bedroom's turned into a library. You're snapping at your partner over the thermostat setting, and you'd rather binge watch Netflix than get intimate. And here's the thing, it's not your fault. And it's not your partner's fault either. Look, I've been studying hormone optimization for years, and I'm going to tell you something that might shock you, or not. According to recent studies, men in committed relationships tend to have about 20 to 21% lower testosterone levels than single men. Fact check. But here's where it gets interesting. When those levels drop below 300, it doesn't just affect your sex drive. It transforms you into someone your partner barely recognizes. And let me be really clear here. This isn't just about the bedroom. Low testosterone is like an uninvited guest that sneaks into your relationship and starts messing with everything, your mood, your energy, your confidence, and even the way you connect emotionally with your partner. Today, I'm going to break down the 5 shocking ways low testosterone might be sabotaging your marriage right now, and exactly what to do about each one. And trust me, this isn't just theory. I've helped countless men turn relationships and marriages around just by addressing this one critical factor. But before we dive in, let me tell you something that might surprise you. Treating low testosterone isn't just about getting your mojo back. Fact check. Studies from the 2018 European Urology show that proper treatment can safely improve not just sex drive, but mood stability and emotional connection too. And that is what we're really after here. Bringing back the man your partner fell in love with. Sign number 1, your bedroom's more library than love nest. You know that feeling when date nights feel more like a book club meeting, when you're more interested in pillow talk than, well, anything that usually happens with pillows. Let me tell you about a patient I have. We'll call him Lewis. This guy was successful by today's standards. Good looking dude, had a great marriage by all the external measures. But he came to me because he and his wife are basically roommates. You hear this story, but it is actually a real common thing. Here's what most people don't understand about low testosterone and libido. It's not just about sex drive. When your T levels drop and they're getting closer to that 400, 300 marker, it affects everything from your ability to maintain erections to your actual desire for intimacy. Fact check, you know who you are. Studies show that low testosterone can reduce both physical and emotional intimacy, creating a distance that feels impossible to bridge. But here's a solution that actually works. First, get your levels checked. Don't just guess, don't just assume, get a test. A simple blood test can tell you exactly where you stand. If your levels are low, there are several proven ways to boost them naturally. Resistance training, lifting those weights, especially compound exercises, optimizing your sleep, aiming for 7 to 9 hours of sleep a night, reducing your stress. Cortisol kills testosterone. Eating testosterone-friendly foods, eggs, lean meats, healthy fats. And if these natural methods aren't enough, that's when you might want to consider testosterone replacement therapy or testosterone optimization therapy under medical supervision. The key is working with a medical provider who understands the relationship between hormones and relationships. Sign number 2, you're grumpier than a cat in a rainstorm. Guys, you know who you are. You come here every day. I was that guy. It was terrible. It was a terrible part of my life. Let me paint you a picture that might feel familiar. You're snapping at your partner over the smallest things. Dishes in the sink, thermostat settings. Hell, this sounds like my wife and I sometimes. Actually, we don't argue about this stuff anymore. The way someone breathes, the way they chew. Sound familiar, doesn't it? This isn't just you being a jerk. There's actual science behind this. Low testosterone significantly impacts mood regulation. When T levels drop, your irritability spikes. You know it's true. It's like your emotional fuse gets shorter and shorter and shorter. I've seen guys transform from Mr. Charming to Mr. Hyde, and they don't even realize what's happening. Here's what's actually going on in your body. Testosterone plays a crucial role in mood stability. When levels drop, it can lead to increased irritability, mood swings, depression, anxiety. The list goes on and on. The fix here is multi-layered. One, exercise regularly, especially weight training. Guys, make this a non-negotiable, like brushing your teeth. Two, practice some sort of stress management, whether it's deep breathing or just going on a walk or putting down your damn cell phone. Three, go outside and get some sunlight and some fresh air, man. Vitamin D boosts testosterone. Four, consider some herbs, ashwagandhas, some teas. I don't know. Give it all a try. It's worth a shot. And if needed, work with a healthcare provider like myself on hormone optimization. It is a game changer, life changer. Sign number three, your confidence is hiding under the bed. You know what I'm talking about too. Remember when you used to walk into a room like you owned it? What, that was probably 10 years ago, huh? When flirting with your partner came as naturally as breathing. Low testosterone can strip that confidence away faster than a cat can knock a glass of milk off the table. This isn't just in your head. Studies show, fact check, studies show that testosterone levels directly correlate with confidence and assertiveness. When your T levels drop, you might find yourself second guessing your decisions, avoiding social situations, feeling less sure of yourself in the bedroom, struggling to take initiative in your relationship, struggling and having difficulty finding ideas to take your wife or your partner out on a date, man. For God's sake, let's get back to the basics. The solution, start with these confidence building strategies. Set and achieve small goals daily. Maintain good posture. That's okay. It actually affects your testosterone levels. Engage in competitive activities. Competition isn't toxic masculinity, and we don't care about that anymore anyways. That is all a social construct. Boys should be boys. Men should be men. Focus on personal grooming and fitness. Consider supplementation like zinc, which is crucial for testosterone production. Sign number four, you're napping through the romance. If you're yawning through your candlelight dinners and nodding off before the Netflix part of the Netflix and chill, we need to talk about energy. Low testosterone doesn't just affect your sex drive, it zaps your overall vitality. The science is clear. Testosterone plays a crucial role in energy levels, muscle maintenance, fat distribution, mental clarity, amongst many more. Here's your energy boosting action plan. Hit exercising, high intensity interval training. 2, optimize your diet. As always, I hate the D word diet. Let's just call it nutrition. Focus on protein and healthy fats just to start, fellas. Time your caffeine intake strategically. 4, consider supplements like vitamin D and magnesium and zinc. 5, get your thyroid checked and get that correlated with low T. just get them all checked. When you go get your testosterone checked, make sure you ask for a thyroid panel as well. And sign number 5, your partner's getting more action from the TV remote. Sad, sad story. This might be the most painful sign of them all. When physical intimacy becomes as rare as a unicorn sighting. But here's what's crucial to understand. This isn't just about sex. It's about connection, intimacy, and the emotional bond that physical closeness creates. I sound like I'm reciting the Notebook or something, but it's true. The research is clear. Fact check. Low testosterone affects physical desire, emotional connection, performance ability, overall relationship satisfaction. Your action plan. I know this is hard for guys. Hell, this is hard just in this society. Have an honest conversation with your partner. 2, get comprehensive hormone testing. 3, work with a qualified healthcare provider on treatment options. 4, focus on non-sexual intimacy. 2, 5, consider couples counseling alongside hormone optimization. Conclusion. Look, here's the truth. Low testosterone isn't just a medical condition, it's a relationship issue. But here's the good news. It's treatable, and treating it can transform not just your hormone levels, but your entire relationship and life. Remember those 5 signs we talked about? Your bedroom becoming a library, the constant irritability, that missing confidence, the endless fatigue, the lack of physical intimacy. Each one of these is fixable, but you've got to take action. Get your levels checked. Talk to a healthcare provider who knows what the heck they're doing and understands hormone optimization. And most importantly, have an honest conversation with those who are important to you and your partner about what's going on. Because here's what I know from years of helping men. When you address the root cause, in this case, low testosterone, everything else starts falling back into place. Your energy returns, your mood improves, your confidence comes back, and that spark, it reignites itself. Want to learn more about how hormones affect relationships and overall quality of life? Check out my next video where I break down the exact protocol I use with my patients to optimize their testosterone levels, because your life and your relationships deserve more than just surviving. It deserves to thrive. Tyler Stanley, and I'll see you on the inside.